What is up guys, we're here, Bolo Park as usual. Today we got the advanced class today, 10 advanced tricks for you guys. First up we got Dflip. Brock will show us how to do that and yeah, let's get it.
If you haven't watched the beginner and the intermediate scooter tricks, go watch them there before you watch this video. Do it. Or else. Alrighty, as Flynn said, I'm going to walk you through the Dflip. So basically, this trick is a mix between a Superman and a bar twist. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to go up a ramp. When we go for our Superman, we're going to want to do your bar twist and then come back down, force it onto your back foot. Come up, Superman, bar twist, back foot. That's all it is. So practice your motion, coming up, practicing it, and then when you finally got comfortable with your motion, you can send it. That is a Dflip. Alrighty, next up, we've got board slides and hitting rails. Board slides on rails, rails on board slides. Now most of your park riders probably can't hit a rail because you're trash. So I'm gonna teach you how to do it, and you won't be trash. Like Flynn.
What?
So we'll start on this rail. So you've got two rails, a square rail and a round rail. I find square rails are much easier than round rails, so I'm gonna show you how to do board slides on these. First up, you wanna find one that's a decent height to you. When you're learning, probably nothing over your knee, because that'll be a bit tall. So what we're gonna start come up, and we're gonna sort of curve in. So when we jump, we want to get sideways on the rail. We don't wanna be zeeched, and we don't wanna be in a feeble. We wanna be nice and straight sideways. Keep your body level, and go down the rail. I'll show you how to do yeah. Coming up on a slight curve. Coming up, sideways, land.
Perfect.
Alrighty, literally the same thing with the round rail. You just got to be a little bit more confident to do it on a round rail. So I'm gonna just show you how it's done. Same thing, coming up sideways, coming back down straight. Now, don't be afraid to start chinking rails at the start. You can come ahead, hit the end, and then gradually go further back until you get your whole rail. So that's board slides on rails. On to the next one.
Next up we've got the Buttercup. So this is definitely one of my favorite tricks, air especially. This feels like really nice, really flowy. Basically, if you can dry whip, you should be able to do it. Literally just go whip, pull it there, bring it around, and then lay whip like that. So it's kind of like a whip, dry whip, if that makes sense. So it's over your head, over and down. Also, make sure you're not doing a whip umbrella, because they look kind of similar. So a Buttercup is 3 whips, you can kind of tell. And then a whip umbrella is just like that. So you want to try and get a whole motion around, if that makes sense. A good way to practice is going up on a quarter, spinning it, then like that. You get like the motion pat down. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Head to a quarter you're comfortable with and send it. And that's the Buttercup, guys. On to the next one.
We're going to move on to a little bit more of a scary one, and we're going to be going upside down. So it's time we learn how to backflip. For this one, it's pretty simple. All we need to do is either go to a foam pit first, or if you've got a big enough bowls, just go straight to resi. So basically, we're going to want to find a big ramp. When we're coming up to it, we want to keep straight. What we're going to do is we're going to pull back, have our head back straight away, pull, head back, tuck. Pull as hard as you can, make sure you have your head back and tuck, and you will get around. So that's basically all that comes from the back here. You will fall 100%, so learn how to fall before you do your backflip. So be comfortable getting off your scooter, going to your knees. Don't just try and do this straight up unless you're an actual like G. Alrighty, I'll show you how it's done. That's a backflip. Alrighty, next up we're going to learn how to flare. So basically, you're going to want to find a resi or a quarter pipe, know how to backflip, and you can just send it. So this is the steps to a flare. We're going to find a nice quarter, and basically all that we want to do is we're going to come up the ramp and pull for a backy. But the most important thing with the flare is to drop the shoulder the way you're rotating. So you're gonna pull through backy, drop, look to your side, pull, and land it. So it's all in the shoulder. Come up, backy, touch, and it's a flare. So I'll show you how it's done.
Yeah.
And that is a flare. Best feeling trick in my opinion. Comment below if this helped you. Let's move on to the next trick.
Alright guys, the next trick is the heel finger. So, for this trick, normally for a finger whip, you grab it and then just whip it around, but with a heel finger, you gotta actually grab it for a split second and then whip it around, not like that because it won't end very well. So it's way easier if you grab it for a split second and then whip it around. And also start the heel whip, grab the deck, and just whip it around. And try and keep it under you, because if you do it out, it's not gonna come back very easy. So yeah, just remember to keep it under you. Let's get it done. And that is the heel finger one. Next one on this list is a Kiky / unless Kiky. By far one of my favorite tricks for comps and just feeling tricks in general, and like the combos you can add to them and everything just feels so good. Not really much to these. If you can kick this like that and you can do the motion pretty well, just practice doing the opposite as well. Then once you can do that, then literally when you go up in the corner, the boost, and land. Same thing with unless. Unless also, by the way, is like an inside kickless, like that. And then, so there's like 4 pressure points. There's one there, one there, one there, and one there. So obviously end in your normal kickless. So if you're starting with unless, you go that way, then end in your normal kickless. With kickless, same thing, oppo kickless, then normal kickless, and land. And yeah, when you're ready to send it on the ramp, hit the jump and do it. And that's how on this Kiky. Alright, next trick is the bar whip bar. So for this trick, you don't want to be doing a whip and then bar whip like that, because it's just going to turn into a bar and like a rotor. So you want to be doing the bar first, whip, catch it, and then do the bar. Also, when you do this trick, when you do the first bar, you want to be preparing for the whip and then catching it and then bar spin. So you don't want to be doing the bar like that, then like that, and that. So you want to be doing it fluent like that, and just being ready for the whip when it comes around.
We're gonna learn how to back scoot today.
Alright, so I'm gonna do one. Now, I naturally oppo bar, so I start with an oppo bar, then a whip, then a normal bar. But I definitely recommend learning your bars the proper way and then doing it all like that. And that's the bar whip bar. Alright, next up is a whip front. Definitely a lot easier doing it air than like fly out. Fly's like really weird. Obviously you can try fly if you want. I personally like it on the air quarter. So with a whip front, it's basically a whip umbrella, but you take your hand off. So you take your hand off, throw it. It's kind of hard to do slow, so I'll slow it down in the video, but what you do is spin it, let go, grab your arm around when the bar comes around. It's basically like a front scoot, but you kind of slick it, like I said, like a whip umbrella, catch it. This one will definitely take a while to get used to, so just keep practicing the motion, and when you feel ready, head up to a quarter, don't fall over, and land it. Oh yeah. Nice. And that's whip front, guys. Yeah, like I said, it will take a while, but just keep practicing, you'll get it. On to the next one.
Alrighty, and last but not least is a brickless, also known as a Kiky BR. Not to be confused with the BR Kiky, it is Kiky BR. So I do these the wrong way, so don't do what I do. But I'm going to show you how to do it the right way. So we're going to want to have our back foot kick out the kickless, and when you get to the kickless, we're going to swing it around like a BR. So back foot, kickless, BR, back foot, kickless, BR. Coming up, 1, 2, 3. That's basically all it is, and make sure that you don't do it like this. Kickless, BR. If you do it like that, props to you, because no one's ever done that, unfortunately, my friend. Anyway, I do them the wrong way, so don't do it like me, but I'll show you how it is done. And that is the Kiky BR.
I hope you guys enjoyed this little series, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Stick around for more content, keep watching future videos. Appreciate you guys watching. See you guys in the next video. Peace out, God loves you.